What's going on? It's Alexander here. I put that full screen. With another horror demo. Mailbound. It's supposed to be about haunted computers. It's basically the extent of what I know. Well, that and this is another one I'm going to be using the keyboard and mouse for. You've been chasing loose threads ever since Anna vanished. What else can you do, right? But you'd already hit rock bottom way before that. No job, no career, ruined everything by reporting on people too important to cross. Now they wouldn't even let you publish a horoscope. All that is left is to dig deeper, and I know just where all that abandoned RNG office, there could be at the abandoned RNG office, there could be evidence of a scandal big enough to put you back in the headlines again. That is where your sister was working when she disappeared, isn't it? Be careful, they're watching. Good luck, an observer. Ooh, okay. 1 second on that. That's a little better. Yeah, there we go. All right. Red Newton Games. All right, let's just go right in. Well, that's not worrying at all. Okay. Gotta find Matthew. Is there a way for me to turn up? No. Pulp Magazine, Stargazer, in this issue, Long Dream, Part 1 to 3, and other stories, novels credited to M. Okay. Cover boasts a red-headed scientist with a large with a large cleavage, a yellow planet lies in the background right below the generous visage. A text that attempts to hook any potential readers. What would you do if your memories laid bare for someone else? Back cover has summary while scouting the remote planet long gone, long one. The 140 crew members of the SSC Herbert began reporting persistent, lifelike dreams. Chief Medical Officer Beverly Risso discovers that the crew is actually dreaming each other's memories. Now she must resolve professional, moral, and civic responsibilities as the phenomenon escalates to a massive calamity. Long one? Maybe? Long one. There we go. Oh, well, that's a great background. We worked the dark fantasy action RPG into a fucking erotic game. Must change. Curse lore. That maybe characters have the curse of thirst. All character dialogue, especially Maria's. Replace male characters with women. Try to convince Laura's to keep key male characters. Write in romance sequences. Nice to have a proper justification of why they wear such short clothing. Anna asked to avoid changing anything that will require art reworks. Impossible. That thing's going to turn and look at us. I know it is. Unhold BC of erotic rework at the Well of Souls. Souls of the cursed are bathed here in birth and death. For the curse is the fate of their soul, even beyond existence. NPC. Gate character concept. Brainver. The brain is not connected. Site. Yeah, Edward Mosery. What was her sister's name again? We're gonna read all these anyway. I can start from the bottom for once. Whoever's eating my lunch from the fridge, stop it. At first, I thought it was an honest mistake, so I wrote Jill's sandwich in big black letters on the bag to keep anyone from taking it by mistake. But you went on and ate it anyway. Alex Roman, oh no, I'm sorry, Jill. Anna Abacchio, that's awful, Jill. I would be mad too. William Turner, I'm sorry, Jill. Caitlin Wing, OMG, we have a menace in the office. HR, we cannot take responsibility for everyone's food in the fridge, Jillian. Please do not use Mailbound for disorder. Jillian Spark, all right then, from now on, I'll bring a bunch of unlabeled sandwiches, which might or might not have laxatives in them. Fair. Oh, so Mass Mail guys, this question. All right. Greetings, Mr. Delgado. Please find below the full cost of Miss Delgado's ultrasound procedures bill, 217.4, print photos 15. Looks kind of like a I want to say chameleon, but that's the right word. Some type of reptile. I can't think of the name of it. Hey, Matt, I fixed up some of the those dialogue bits we discussed the other day, and apparently Mr. Loris liked them. I still can't believe that bitch pancaked me over it. You pretty much saved my guts from another meeting like that. So thank you for that. I know things are tough over there on Gate with the bizarre rework, and your help meant the world to me. Oh, and I found out there's a spare key to Loris's office by the large oak in the patio beneath the rock. Okay, we don't need to remember that. Since you've been working lots of weekends lately, I figured you'd appreciate using a clean bathroom for a change. I'm glad I could help, and thanks for the tip. Also, be mindful of what you say. Pretty sure site monitors everything. Life for you and your baby. Hey, Matt Delgado. Here at Baby Lovers, we have just need available at incredible price on our site. Okay, this seems to just be spam. Well, Matthew, the guidelines we defined earlier are being revoked, and you will need to rework the text. Loris feels it needs to be more risque to match the new direction we're taking with the game as a whole. As you know, time is of the essence, and the company would really appreciate your effort if you're willing to put in the extra work to make up for the lost days during the weekend. Great opportunity. Okay, sure, I'll be around this weekend to rework it. Sorry about this. I do have to thank you dearly for giving the extra push last weekend. I know you would have much rather spent the weekend with your wife, but we need Loris's approval on this ASAP, so I really appreciate you putting in the extra hours. I just saved us from another meeting with Mr. Loris. He hasn't replied yet, but hopefully his feedback will be positive this time. I'm ensure your efforts are recognized. Hey, Anna, thank you. Dear sir, I've been requested by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company to contact you for assistance in resolving matter. The company has recently concluded a large number of contracts for oil export. Greetings, Matthew. I'm sorry you have bitter feelings regarding the cover art of our latest edition, but Section 4.2 of our licensing agreement grants us permission to portray elements of your story as we see fit in any promotional material for the magazine. This includes the cover art. Nothing I can do about it. You can hang it on a wall. We work with very talented artists here at Stargazer magazine. To have one of your characters so beautifully portrayed is something to be proud of. I understand the magazine needs to. I think that's just a type. That's probably magazine. That needs to sell, but I did not agree to this. I hope you are more transparent in the future, even if just for decency's sake. Stargazer magazine. I appreciate your feedback, Mr. Delgado. Okay. Don't like that picture. Okay, so let's go get that key. The rock by the oak tree. I already forgot which one it was supposed to be. There we go. Covered in dirt, spares written in messy handwriting on the keychain. Press card expired, but if someone tries to stop me, I'll flash this crap. Play dumb. Alrighty. Spare key. What do we got in here? Uno's case, 87, the CD freak, finally able to sit down and write for a little bit. This room feels different, not better altogether. It still makes me uneasy. At least the air is still in here. Out there, I can feel it blowing, the stale, moldy air slowly moving against my body. There's supposed to be a couple of CDs in this place, and the client wants me to get them. Simple as that, but there's something wrong. Pay is way too good for such a simple job. Either there's something freaky on those CDs or something really freaky with this place. Beginning to fear it's the latter, so maybe I should leave before nightfall. But I must pay Polly urgently. And the client's instructions were straightforward. Find any functional computers, access site with admin password, extract a CD from there. Do this for any functional computer with an employee login. Admin password, Red Rocks. What the fuck is site, and how does this dump still have electricity? Red Rocks. Okay. Let's go back to, what was his name, Matt's computer. Site. Red Rock. Login. Matthew Delgado, writer, ownership decent, reliability good, energy decent, employee analysis. Frequently distracted with personal affairs, writes for sci-fi magazines. Will work over the weekend, will become a father soon, might request a raise, is helpful to fellow developers, does not believe in the company, feels he's being underpaid, surveillance, this exemplary employee has exhibited no suspicious behavior in the last 30 days. You ever taken this your first time exporting a soul? Wait, what? First time exports must be supervision by personnel trained in soul containment. Greetings, it seems this is your first time exporting a soul. My accommodations on your endeavor upon greater responsibilities. I shall help you out the first time. Souls are as tainted as their hosts, leading to an unproductive afterlife. Therefore, it is crucial that a soul is cleansed of undesirable traits, lest it be exported with impairments. The performance of a highly skilled programmer, for example, could be hindered by their gambling addiction. Such is the bane of their flesh, but their soul need not suffer with such vices. To cleanse a soul, you must clean its Mailbound inbox from any emails which represent undesirable behavior. Naturally, this is a subjective evaluation, and we entrust you to uphold company values on your judgment. The site contains useful observations on employees, which may aid your evaluation. I'm obliged to inform you that it is prohibited to handle souls without supervision of at least one soul containment professional. Failing to comply may have distressing consequences. Good luck and leap on. So, okay. Getting rid of the personal affairs. The one about him becoming a father. The thing where he's griping about the company, and anything about being underpaid. Okay. Mailbound. That needs to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. Please selected. What about this one? He never responded. I'm going to say that one needs to go. Just the helpful ones and whatnot. All right. Hopefully that's all correct. Sold a CD unit. Yep. Partially successful. Soul exported with impairments. Report from soul containment personnel immediately. Type your password. Red rock? Soul CD. Anything else? Not that I can see. Which admittedly isn't much. This isn't the room. Situation. Crash pores. Doing case with soul leakage. Signal the soul containment team. Avoid the soul. Evacuate the building. How do I spot the soul? Soul not have an exact position on physical body. Some experiments suggest the soul is. Doormaster? Okay, we need a code. Ah, okay. Something here that we missed. Oh, okay. 4. Green 4. Is that yellow, actually? Oh, that's loud. You not? There we go. What? And I'm dead. Alright, I see what we need to do. Yellow 6. 4, 6. You know what? Don't know if we need to press anything. I will 100% try to brute force this. Okay, yeah, we actually need to find the other ones. Not coming that fast? Wow. Okay. No, fuck off. Blue light. Okay, we got something over here. Those projectors. Just need to find. Ah! Run, just run. There we go. Straight up a wall. Great. See shit. I can't see shit. Damn it. You know, like, I'm starting to doubt what that one we had was. Oh, wait. Ah. Okay. Yeah, so we need at least 3 before we can brute force it. Okay, yeah, that didn't happen the other times. Has to be some. Wait, blue 0. that begs the question. What was the color of this one? Why are you really doing this again to me? Yellow. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, great. Read me. Hello there. Thank you for playing the Mailbound demo. I hope you enjoyed it. As a solo developer, your feedback is greatly appreciated. If you find any bugs. And Batata Free to Games Discord. Also, as I write this, there are 2 members in the Discord, me and my alt account. Maybe you can be the first real person to join. The first 3 will gain a founder role. See you around. An old CRT in the middle of nowhere. Mandy from Billy and Mandy. Demo is over. You may leave now, but you will come back later. I'm not risking those pulling something up. Okay, so is that. Just make sure that's everything. No, I know it said it was over, but you never really know. I'm going to assume it was. Alrighty then. Main menu. This one actually has credits. But alright, yeah. That was fun. A bit dark. Where it's hard to kind of see where you needed to go in some places. But yeah. And admittedly, that sound for the jump scare it did make me kind of go a little bit. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about that. That really, so far, all these demos that I've been doing have been at least interesting. I was expecting kind of a bit more on the jump scare department, but then again, nothing's really been that bad. So, but anyways, I'm in this here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.